On the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's outside.
Wyatt Langford up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. Seager stands in now. Infield comes in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
To the right side.
He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Ball 1.
Runner at 3rd, 2 away. Pitch gets away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Hit hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
In plenty to time to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the 1st here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Harper now. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2. Out to center. Carter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Josh Young. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Harper takes it in for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number 1. This is Bryson's stop. And that is out of play. No score here in the second.
Ball 1.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Popped up left side. He's got it. 1 away. Evan Carter digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ball 1.
Nola measures 6 feet 2 inches. 32 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Led off this game with a double. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning. Looking to extend the play now. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And now the 0-1. Fought off foul.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second.
Ball 1. Nope, that's inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
and he caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Trey Turner. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Langford in position. And the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here is Jock Peterson. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This one in the air center field. And there are two outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Garcia under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom four, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Right side, hard hit. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Fly to center his first time. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that skips in the dirt. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Looks like he wants the signs again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Garcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Now a quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Not close with that one. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Foul ball. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Josh Smith will hit next. Flied to right his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Hey!
The Phillies up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Garcia has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So up next, Kyle Higashioka. Boom. Throws out to first. Rangers go down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Up the middle. Seager. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-0. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it looks like trouble. One out. Runner at second. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo should have this one. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This to third. One pitch and one out. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Nimmo goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. The Rangers trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Stop. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, bottom 6. Bryce taking over on the mound for the Rangers. Jacob Latz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Nimmo takes it in for the out. One down. Here's the second. Right pitch hitter coming on. Edmundo Sosa. Runner on first and one down for him. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now Jack Peterson. Fouled off. He was late. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. One out man at first. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's
Ball, that's
clearly
out.
trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This one popped up. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Adolis Garcia stands in. Luis Curvelo gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Here's the tag, and he's out. At the plate, Brandon Marsh.
Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carter takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in. Has grounded out a couple of times. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
Pitch
That's
misses inside. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Nimmo on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. In the air to left center. Crawford turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Too high. Ball.
Stays alive.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Crawford in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike. 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Smoked on the ground, a second. Over to first. 2 out. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Chases the changeup in the dirt. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Strike 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets to it on to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. We go to the 9th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And there's 1 down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that.
On the mound now, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That's a ball.
Alvarado, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Jack. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Danny Jansen, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. In the air to left center. Crawford gets under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is the ball game. Nola with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for